What's up, guys? This is the official Brit, and welcome to a quick introduction video. As you can see from the screen, as you can see from the video title, I'm playing a proper tournament. This is the eCopa PSG sponsored gaming tournament. It's happening. It starts today. I will not be playing in it until Saturday and Sunday. Let me just give you the rundown of what's happening. So I saw this. I can't even remember how I found out about this. I was just looking on Battlefy, which is the website that hosts the tournament, and I saw this pop up. And I mean, let me just put this out there right now. I do not expect to win this because I've seen who's competing in it, and it's ridiculous. But the point is, I'm bringing back my YouTube channel, and I'm also getting into competitive FIFA. And this is just something I really wanted to try, just to get the experience. Even if I get absolutely smashed, I'm going to use the footage for a new series that I will be bringing to you later this month. I will tell you more about that later, but basically the point is I'm going to be using the footage regardless of how I do. Nothing but good things can come from this tournament, and it's going to be my first chance to play with the best of the best, basically. So the winner of this tournament becomes a PSG esports pro player, which is absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to keep tabs on this tournament just to see who wins, because whoever wins this, they're the luckiest guy in the world. But basically, let me give you the rundown of what's happening. So I am still away for 4th of July. I'm away for the week, so I'm going to miss the qualifying dates for the 6th and the 7th. It is the 6th today, so the first round of qualifying is happening right now. I'm going to just click on this. Registration is closed. Let's have a look. When I joined this tournament, there were about 30 people registered for this tournament, which was fantastic. But the problem is, a couple of really popular YouTubers, I believe MadHDGamer and Dirty Mike, now known as #Mike, tweeted about it, so that means that everyone knew about it, basically. I saw it before it was really out there, and I've kind of lost that advantage now. But there's good things and bad things. Bad thing being, of course, there are more people in the tournament. Good thing being is that beforehand, I assume the 30 people who were registered, they were all, I assume, really good FIFA players, because they knew about this early. Whereas everyone now, pretty much any of their followers who've seen this on Twitter can just jump in. I mean, I jumped in. I'm not qualified or anything. But the point is, it could mean I get an easier competition. And honestly, right now, I'm going to set my goals. I think my initial goal is to win a game. Just to win a game. Outside of that, I would love to get drawn against a pro player, because I don't think I'm going to win this whole thing. There's not even a chance of that happening. So I would just love to get drawn against a pro player, just so I can have that experience, and basically go down like a champ, go down fighting, and just see what happens. If I get drawn against a pro player, just to score a single goal would be fantastic. And of course, my outside goal, I would say, is to get past the first round, which would mean I have to keep winning and basically make it to the final 4 of my qualifying day. I'm registered for 2 qualifying days, the last 2 days, which I think would be the 8th and the 9th, which I think is Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, anyway, so just taking a look at some of the people in here, you won't recognize most of them, but just names that stand out. Let's have a look. Anyone that I recognize? Roma Aman. So he plays for Roma. So I assume this guy is not going for the PSG prize. If you don't want the contract, you can just take 5 grand. So I assume if one of these pro players wins that, that's what they'll be taking, because I can't see anyone playing for Roma switching for PSG. Let's just have a look, see where this guy is doing. Roma Aman. Yeah. Let's see how he finished. So he came 99th for the month, so clearly not good for a pro player, but he still made top 100, which is pretty insane. Who else do we have in here? Have I missed anyone? Mr. Estrino, that's going to be an interesting one. Mr. Estrino, recognize his name. He came 95th in the month. Okay, so also not, that's for later. Wrong tab. He came 95th. I missed. There we go. Epsilon Joey. That will be one hell of a game, because he is, I think he came top 10. Yeah, 9th. He came 9th. That is insane. 9th in the world this guy was. I think there are a few more pro players who have jumped into this tournament. I think I've seen Gustella around here. I'm not sure where he is. Maybe I've scrolled past him, but Gustella, I've seen his name around. He was the American champion during the Foot Champion regional event, which was pretty awesome. Is there anyone else in here? No, that's all I can see for now. But there have been some other really, really good players. I've seen Medibob thrown around. He came in the top 10 for the month, I think. Anyway, so maybe they've done the brackets. Have they done the brackets? They have. Oh, wow. So the game's already starting. Okay, this isn't really that important. I'm just sort of doing this for my own curiosity. I suppose they're in the next round already. Wow, that's awesome. So basically, whoever comes in the top 4 here, there's Mr. Estrino. Whoever comes in the top 4 for this round, they qualify for round 2, which is a group stage style format like you'd see in FIWC and the group stages of Foot Champion, stuff like that. So if you make it to the last 4, you're through to the next round, but you have to keep winning. This is all single elimination knockout. So yeah, so that's that. But now let me show you where I am registered for. I am registered in for July 8th, which is, there we go. See, 1 day, 22 hours and 51 minutes until check-in. Check-in is an hour before games start. Games start at 2 PM Eastern Time. So yeah, so I'm not going to go through all the participants again, but it's going to be the same people. But see, there's Epsilon Jerry right away. But what I'm hoping is there are 2 days of qualifying beforehand. If these professional players can get qualified before it comes to Saturday and Sunday's rounds, they can't play. So that makes it a lot more of a level playing field. It's a lot like the Daily Knockout Tournament. The later you leave it, the more chance you have of winning. So, I mean, if I was home, I would be playing all 4 days, definitely. But I'm not home. I get home on Saturday. It's actually going to be very tight for whether I can make my first game. I'm still going to check in, but I really, really hope I make it back in time, because if I don't, then I'm screwed and I can only play on Sunday. And I really wanted to give myself these 2 chances just to see what I can do to get the most footage to learn from and to provide content for you guys. So this is the really fun thing that I'm doing. I've never seen anything like this before. And FIFA 17, like I've said in my previous videos, has been a really big boost for competitive FIFA. And I'm ready to hit the ground running for FIFA 18. It's going to be great. But the purpose of this video is to introduce the tournament and to also show you the team I will be playing with. That's what this tab is for. I've got the Battlefied PSG, and if you check my club items, I have already enabled the Paris Saint-Germain home and away kit. That's not me being like cocky, assuming I'm going to win. I just want to do it because it's a PSG tournament, so why not wear a PSG kit? I'm not going to change my badge because I love this badge. But anyway, I've shown you that. Let's move into the squad. As you can see on the bench, I have a bunch of Daily Knockout Tournament winners. Callahan, Pulisic, Sigurdsson. I actually got him, if you saw my previous video, he came in one of my Team of the Season packs that I unlocked. And we have Nacho Fernandez, we have Squad Builder Challenge Douglas Costa, and we have Renato Sanchez, who is not one of those Team of the Season players, but he is a consistently solid player that I love to have in my team. I've had him in the team probably since the beginning of the game. He's one of the first players I bought, and he's just very solid, and he works with the subs I try and do. It works very well. But now we're getting into the big boys. This is the starting 11 that I will be taking out into this tournament. Just as a heads up right now, it's not one of those ridiculous teams with Ronaldo and Messi and legends that you see all those pro players using. It's not one of those teams. But the good thing is, these players that I'm using, I've been using them for hundreds of games now. I'm used to how they play, and if I was going to do, whatever success I was going to get in this tournament, I'm going to get the most success from this team because I know these players. Anyway, starting off in goal, we have probably one of the best goalkeepers, statistically anyway, in this game. We have Team of the Season Neuer. He cost me about 250k, and his Team of the Year, which is only 1 rating higher, is about 400k, more expensive than that, which is crazy. It is such a good bargain, I promise you. If you have 250k lying around, and he's probably cheaper now because of all the squad building challenges that were out, great bargain. I say bargain, it's still like at least 200k. But for one of the best goalkeepers in the game, he is absolutely fantastic. Anyway, moving on to the left back, we have arguably one of the best left backs this Ultimate Team, Alexandro. He is quick, he is strong, He can defend, he can pass, he can shoot, he can do whatever you want. I want his Team of the Season version, but it's like 200k, so not going to buy that because I do not have the coins. I don't have coins for anything. Literally have 47 coins. Anyway, centre-back. The first centre-back is a legend. We have two legends in this team. We have Sol Campbell, who was about 130k, which for a player with his stats, that 78 pace, the 85 defending, 86 physical, and with the shadow chemistry style, we're talking like high 80s, mid to high 80s pace, and mid 90s defending, which is insane for a centre-back. Sol Campbell is an absolute tank, and he's great for chemistry purposes. All legends are. They get those weak and strong links to pretty much everyone. It's fantastic, and I'm sure you guys can guess the centre-back is going to be Jerome Boateng. Also with the chemistry style. I put all my defenders with shadow chemistry styles because it's pace and defense. What more do you want? Right back. Arguably best right back in the game. Kyle Walker. Again, he has a Team of the Season version, but it's about 200k, and I don't feel like splashing. Yeah, was that even English? I don't feel like splashing 400k on two outside backs, even though their stats are absurd. Anyway, moving on into the defensive mid role, we have N'Golo Kante. And as everyone has figured out, this guy is an absolute tank. There's not much more I can say about this guy. Centre mid, no, not search on transfer. That is not what I want at all. That doesn't make sense, because those are all shitey players. Centre mid, we are going with Marquisio. Very well-rounded centre mid. 77 pace, 74 shot, 83 passing, 83 dribbling, 76 defending, and 75 physical. All carved stats above 70. That is what I like to see. Guy's great. I've used him in many different teams this FIFA, and he has been fantastic for me. Now, moving into the first, is he a centre mid or... No, he's not a centre mid, he must be a cam. We have Squad Builder Challenge Dele Alli, and he has been fantastic. How many games has he played for me? He's been in here for a long time. Is there a player? Yeah, but player details. First owner is a Squad Building Challenge. Games played 405. He has been in this club since that Squad Building Challenge was released. Absolutely fantastic player. And now moving on to the cam, we have our next legend, who is at centre forward, I think, because I play him at cam and striker, and centre forward is a good compromise. We have Brian Laudrup, also about 130k. These guys are really cheap legends, but they're so good. I mean, you don't want to get someone like Valderrama, because they're dirt cheap, and he's also just shit, which is a shame. But Laudrup has got 87 pace, 83 shot, 88 dribbling. And for a cam, that's just perfect. He's so good in that position. He can rip shots, he can finesse them, and he can create. If you guys saw my daily knockout final from last week, I uploaded the video a couple of days ago, he was insane. He scored 4 goals, and at least 2 of them were absolutely class. And now we have a pretty deadly strike force. I'm sure you guys can guess it. You can anticipate. Our first striker is none other than the OP man himself, Paulo Dybala. Absolute ultimate team gem. Not a hidden gem. He's not cheap or anything. He's expensive. He's like 30 or 40k. He used to be over 100k. His price has gone down, thank you Team of the Season, but he's an absolute tank. I've said that about pretty much every player in this squad I know, and I'm running out of good words to use. I keep recycling tank, beast, legend, OP. I keep using those words because I can't think of any other words, but those words are the truth. And to finish off the squad, we have the main man himself at left forward, playing on low cam at striker. Heung-min Son, Squad Builder Challenge, 89 rated. The guy is fantastic. Let's have a look at his details as well. Yeah, 378 games, he scored 283 goals. Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. No red cards. Not sure why I said that, but it's true. Anyway, this is the squad I'll be rocking up with. 100 chemistry, 87 rated, and some killer subs. I usually bring on Callahan for Dybala in like the 60th minute, and then I usually bring on Team of the Season Sigurdsson to go here, and sometimes when Dele Alli gets tired, I bring on Renato Sanchez. It really depends on the game, but we have those subs if we need. And honestly, this is a decent team. If I'm going to do any, if I'm going to do any level of decency in this tournament, if I'm going to get a win if I'm going to do anything at all, this is the team I'm going to do it with. And I'm very excited to do it. So this is it for now. I'm going to check back in on the bracket for the first qualifier to see how those pro players are doing. I assume they're doing well. And then I will bring, I guess, the next part of this video, or this series, I guess. This is the first video. I will be bringing you the hype. It will be the game from Saturday. I assume it's going to be one game because I'm probably going to get absolutely destroyed. But if we keep winning, I will have more content to bring you. And of course, we have Sunday's qualifier too, which I will definitely be playing in. Remember, Saturday is a little bit up in the air because I'm not sure what time I'll be getting home. Hopefully before 2 o'clock. But Sunday, you will definitely be seeing me play. Let's have a look at the brackets. A lot of games being played. Guy's name is Gurr. Do we have any news on the pro players? I'm not seeing anything right now. Mr. Strino, as I guess he's in this game. Whoever this guy is, he's getting screwed. Joey is in there. No one's been knocked out. That's what I can see. Gustella had a bye. Oh, I thought he got knocked out. No, okay, so there's Gustella. He's the he was the American region champ. I forget what. I think it was region 2. Yeah, because region 1 was Rafifa, who is also one of the PSG players. Rafifa is that guy. Yeah, he was the region 1 American champion. So yeah, I've rambled enough. I'm going to edit this down, hopefully, so it won't be too boring. But basically, this is just a heads up. I'm playing in this tournament. And who knows what can happen. You know, Leicester City won the league. You could be seeing me in a PSG kit. Not going to happen. But it's a possibility. Thanks for watching, guys. Looking forward to this weekend. It's going to be great. My first competitive tournament. Really looking forward to it. And I hope there will be more in the future. Thanks for watching. This is The Official Brit. And goodbye.